Hey guys, what's up? So I was trying really hard not to make a video until I could like officially release my cookbook, but I couldn't wait, and who the hell knows when Amazon's gonna stop being, you know, an asshole and actually let me publish my book and sell it. So as you can see, I have a physical copy of my book and I love it and I keep looking at it and it feels so surreal, but it says not for resale. That's because this is a proof copy. So when you submit your final manuscript, they allow you to order proof copies, which I did. The proof looks beautiful. However, whatever system they have in place to approve your book says that there's like formatting issues, and yeah, considering the proof has absolutely no issues, I called them up, told them what was going on. They took a look at the book and they were just like, oh yeah, you're right. We're working on that to get it put through, get it approved. I'm still waiting. Amazon. I would love to sell my book, but for whatever reason, it's taking forever. I'm pretty sure I have like 8 more gray hairs and they're not on my head. I'll just say that. By the way, when they're not on your head, that means that you're officially old. And I'm just kidding. I don't have gray pubes yet. I'll let you know when that happens. Or I won't. I want to give a shout out to Alison. She is the one who did the illustration for the book. I'll put her info down below if you guys are looking for any sort of like graphic design stuff, and she does designs and she sells it on something called Redbubble. So that'll all be linked down below if you want to check her out. I highly suggest it, and show her a little love, and she did this for free for me and I super appreciate it. Besides the cookbook, I want to discuss something that's been on my mind a little bit lately, and that is the kind of direction of this channel, just because I've felt a little bit obligated to kind of take it one way or another, and the truth is that I don't want that obligation. I don't want to feel like I have to kind of put it in a certain direction at all, whether that's fitness or health or whatever. Like, I kind of just want to put everything into this channel. I started this channel to document my transition, and I don't plan on stopping this channel just because that chapter of my life is closed. I'm coming to the end of my medical transition, and I don't want to end this channel because of that. I know that there's like a tendency for a lot of YouTubers, or a lot of trans YouTubers, to kind of just stop doing videos when they're done. But this channel exists to document my life, whether that's cooking and fitness related, or whether it's just like vacation or travel or just whatever, I don't know. So this channel is like whatever. I think since as long as I can remember, I used to journal, and this is kind of just like the most efficient, awesome way to journal, because you can look back and, you know, it's kind of like home movies. So this is my new journal. I don't journal as much because I get to talk about my thoughts that I would normally write down, and I don't make home movies or whatever. This is basically kind of my home movie direction. So this channel is just going to document my life from here on out. Of course, you know, I'll always touch on certain trans things because that is part of my life. You know, it's a fact of my life that I was born female and transitioned to male, so under that definition, that makes me trans. But I don't necessarily want to just keep that such a huge part of my life. I identify as just a regular dude, if that makes sense. So call me crazy if you want, but I just want to live my life as I was always, you know, as I always dreamed of as a kid. You know, I lost out on some boyhood things, and I am still grieving that, but I'm not going to lose out on the rest of my life because I had to go through this transition. Like, I'm just hoping that this chapter is going to come to an end and the next chapter is going to start. Well, they're kind of like starting at the same time and crossing over in a sense, but anyways, I just wanted to talk about that for a second and just let you know that I'm not going anywhere, but things in this channel might you know, like you might see a change of direction and you might see a transition into other things. But I know I've gained a lot of subscribers, viewers, whatever, through the fact that I've documented my transition, specifically phalloplasty. But you know, I feel a little sad to think that, oh, those people aren't going to stick around anymore if I stop talking about surgeries or things like that. But I feel like whatever use, you know, I feel like putting that information out there was useful at some point for some people, and if they don't want to stick around, that's okay, I understand. And I'm just going to move on with my life, keep this channel moving along with my life, and I'm not going to give it any sort of boundaries. I'm not going to put this channel in a box of having to move in one direction and one direction only. I'm just going to let it naturally do what it does. I guess you could call that unorganized, but I just don't want to put any restrictions on my content or what I'm creating. I just want to be free to create because I felt so restricted for so long. I hate putting restrictions on anything. So I'm just saying I'm giving myself freedom to create the content that I want to create, and hopefully it helps somebody or someone finds it worth watching. If they don't, that's okay. So moving on from that, I want to update you a little bit on a little hiccup I've had for my next surgery. I'm getting my arm fixed. I have hypersensitivity in the nerve area on my arm, so they're gonna like go in there, see what's going on with the nerve, do a little scar revision right here. Nothing huge. You know, my thumb is numb, so I'm hoping that I will be able to feel my thumb. That would be great, because it's really, really annoying, and the sensation is very strange, especially when I'm like lifting weights, and it does get a little painful, so we'll see what that does for it. At the same time, Dr. Chen was also going to do a cystoscopy for me because I have been having slight pee issues and some pain while I'm peeing. So instead of just doing another uroflow test, he is just going to do a scope to know for sure if my stricture has returned or if it's returning or whatever else he might find in there. It gives me a sense of calm for him just to do the scope, because that leaves like nothing up for question. It'll just be a known fact whether there is or is not a stricture, and I can move on with my life to whichever plan that might be, whether it be another urethroplasty or moving on to implants. But my insurance denied the cystoscopy with Dr. Chen because they hate me, apparently, and they don't really give a shit about trans patients because they don't seem to think, oh yeah, this person's trans. They have a urethra that was reconstructed by a surgeon who specializes in urethral reconstruction and phalloplasty and stuff like that. But they want me to just go to any other doctor who has no experience with trans patients or phalloplasty specifically, and they want him to try his best at sticking a camera down my penis and hoping that he doesn't injure me further, causing them to actually have to pay more, because then I'll definitely need some more surgery or more tests done to fix the damage that was done. But they don't really think about that. So I appealed their decision. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that it'll be, they'll switch they'll change their mind and let me go to Dr. Chen. But I was told that Blue Shield, who is my insurance, with their experience with Blue Shield, they do not reverse their decision, but Dr. Chen will perform the procedure anyhow. But I don't know how payment's gonna work out, if I'm gonna have to do like payment plans and stuff like that. It's a little bit of a bummer because I did reach my out-of-pocket cost. I did reach my deductible and all that stuff, so it would have cost me nothing if they would have just approved Dr. Chen as in-network and that sort of thing. So I'm a little perturbed because I don't want to have to pay for something that should be covered. And but I do need to go to Dr. Chen because he knows my urethra. He made it, which, wow, that sounds weird. I don't trust anyone else, and I don't want anyone else. I completely trust Dr. Chen. He's always, you know, he's a very caring doctor, and I really hope that insurance gets their shit together. So that's kind of my little hiccup, but also knowing that they denied my coverage just for a cystoscopy, I'm thinking that implants is going to be a bitch. yeah, I don't even really want to think about that right now, but I'm thinking that there is no way in hell they're gonna approve for me to get my implants in December if they won't even approve a simple cystoscopy by Dr. Chen. So crossing my fingers. If I don't end up with implants in December, it's either because I have a stricture or because insurance, you know, they're assholes. On that note, I'm trying to think of ways to kind of combat feeling down about that because I just want to be done. But I was talking to my friend Calvin, we're kind of coming up with some plans of things to do in December, just in case I don't get my implants. We do have some fun things planned, so at least there's something to look forward to if it is not, you know, my penis. And there will come a day one time where I won't have to be looking forward to surgeries or completing my penis or having a camera stuck down my penis, you know, that sort of thing. One day life will be normal, I think. Not normal, normal is overrated, but anyways, I think that's about it that I have to update on. I'll keep you posted on the cookbook thing. Hopefully everything will start to come together. I've had a bit of a week where things just kind of were like not working. Something in the air is just making everything go wrong. But yeah, so cross your fingers for the book, for the insurance and the implants, and not having a stricture. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.